Right, so this is a popular question we receive from a lot of investors, and that's when they tell you, Rabiu, I need to um, convert my whatever I'm making in naira to dollar because I stay here. This is where my income is. This is where my blah 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 is. And so, at this period, we are going to be asking, if you invest in Nigeria, you invest here in real estate here, should you convert your ROI, your return on investment, from naira to dollar? You buy a land, you sell the land, you make profits. Now convert your whatever you make there to dollar, or you have an apartment, a short-term apartment, they are paying you so amount per day, per night. Should you like start to convert them to dollar and so on like that? All right. So, in case you are coming across a video like this for the first time, this is meet the political policy channel. This will discuss everything real estate for first-time investors, avid investors. We basically talk about the markets here, the real estate market, how the market is performing, different ways for you to invest, better ways for you to invest, and everything basically that you need to understand about the market now, the market in so time, and the market in so years. And we have different episodes and different playlists for you to understand the market better. We have a playlist on land documents, we have a playlist on CFO, we have a playlist on real estate investor series, we have a playlist on real estate masterclass, we have a playlist on Ekpe, on land banking, on shortlets. So we have different episodes that you have done under each of these playlists, which you are definitely going to learn a lot from. All right, so let's go straight into the topic now. Should you convert your return on investment when you buy a property, when you invest in real estate here, from naira to dollar? All right, sometime early this year, when the entire exchange rate started like going, how do I even call it, fluctuating massively, even per hour, not even per day. I did a couple of videos then talking about our markets, exchange rates, the real estate, and so on. And I constantly advised investors not to panic, um, because if you have been following my video maybe for the past 2 years, then definitely right now you are not going to be panicking. If you are panicking right now, likely then you have not been watching my videos in the past 2 years, or definitely have not been following my guides. Now, if you are in the US, if you are in the UK, you are in Europe, and you are still paying bills there, you have your family there, or it's just you, and you are paying bills in euros, you are paying bills in dollars, you are paying bills in pounds, then and you want to invest, particularly to give you passive income to assist you with your bills. Number one thing is, do invest in naira. If your objective of investing is, I have so amount I'm paying every month for insurance, I have so amount I'm paying every month for mortgage, I have so amount I'm paying every month for gas, for fuel, for school fees, and I need an investment that can at least be paying this so out of that bill, and those bills are in dollars, then invest in an asset that the dividends and the return on investment is also in dollars. Very, very important. You must have that clear. So we don't have to be having this back and forth argument almost every time. All right. So I need something that can assist me, a passive income that can assist me with my bills here. And my bills here is in dollars, my bills here is in pounds, my bills here is in euros. Then do an investment either in stock, in REITs, in whatever that you want to do that is going to be yielding you in pounds, that will be yielding you dividends or return on investment in dollars or in euros. That's clear. Now, your investment in naira, clear and certain, is not to pay your bills in dollars, and it's not to pay your bills in pounds, and it's not to pay your bills in euros. Now, a majority of your investment that you are doing in naira, that you are converting your dollar to naira, your euros to naira, your pounds to naira, is for you to build a long time wealth strategy. So it's not something that the next 1 month or the next 1 year you want it to start paying for your mortgage there, or you want it to start paying for your children's school fees. No, it's something that you are looking at to build on a long term wealth strategy. So even if you are investing, converting your dollar to naira, and you are investing here, and that investment has started yielding, maybe you have started collecting rent, you have started collecting from your shortlets, have started collecting from lease. So you have started earning a form of income from your investment, which is still in Naira. You are not really interested to use that Naira to pay your bills, but your main focus is to use that Naira to add more to your long-term wealth strategy, which is where compounding comes in, basically. Because there is no way that you are going to be converting whatever that your investment here is yielding in Naira to dollars, that at some point you are not going to get furious, basically. Because apart from the inflation that is happening here, there's inflation in the US. Inflation in the US is like probably around like 3.2% per annum. Inflation in the UK around last year goes to like maybe around 11 point something. Ended the year around 7 point something. As at these months, inflation in the UK is roughly between 3.7 to 4.2 as at now. There's inflation in Europe too, based on whatever that is happening at Russia and Ukraine, and the cost of gas have gone up, the cost of food have gone up and everything. So whatever that you are earning here is not only fighting exchange markets or exchange rates, it's also fighting the inflation rates over there. So that's why it's just not going to work. And that's why it's not really a smart idea for you to invest in Naira and expecting that Naira to pay bills in dollar or in euros or in pounds, basically. All right, so as long as you need an investment that is going to give you like a passive income to pay for your bills, your expenses in dollars or in pounds, then it's advisable that you put your investment into an investment vehicle, into an investment asset that is also going to be yielding you in pounds or in dollars or in euros. Now, you may now wonder, the investment I'm doing here is for what? The investment I'm doing in Nigeria is for what? If the investment cannot pay for my bills, cannot help with my rent over there, cannot do this with, cannot help for my groceries and so on and so forth. Now, a lot of you guys visit Nigeria almost every year. Some of you come to Nigeria, spend like a couple of weeks here. Some of you even have properties here that you bring your family into anytime you come into the country. So for a lot of you guys that are still attached to Nigeria in some way, either by you visiting, by your families visiting, and by you still having families here that you still attend to, particularly for financial needs, then it makes sense for you to use Naira to pay for Naira needs and use dollar to pay for dollar needs. What I mean by that is your bills and your expenses that are attached to dollar, your investment in dollar pay for that. Your bills and needs that are attached to Naira, your investment in Naira pay for that. So when you come to Nigeria to visit and so on and so forth, your investments here are the ones that fund your entire visit. They are not coming from any other income. Your rent, your short legs, your whatever, pay for your visits, pay for your entire tour, whatever you want to do in Nigeria. You have people here in Nigeria, they need so things, financial emergency, billing is always constant anyway. Your investments here in Nigeria pay for those. Basically, your Naira pay for those. And anything aside meeting Naira needs and financial emergencies that are related to Naira, you can also continuously compound the Naira that your investments are yielding, so that they can produce more Naira for you. So you buy land, 2 million, 3 million, you sell 7 million, 6 million, you put that 7 million again into another investment, into another 3 plots, or into another 2 plots, or into another 1 acre. You get? You buy an apartment, the apartment is giving you 3 million or 3.5 million per year. You save like maybe 1.5 million out of the 3 million, the 2 million you use it to buy land. So the land that you put that 2 million naira in, that land is also compounding that 2 million naira for you. The next year you collect another 3.5, you save 1 million, buy another land of 2.5. The third year you collect another 3.5 or 4 million, save 2 million, buy another land of 2 million. So you continuously compound that investment. Before you know it, when you have done that for like 6 years, the land that you bought maybe at 1.5 million have gone to like 5 million. That have yielded another 3.5 or another 4 million for you. So that's how you really have to compound and how to invest for you to make it very easy for yourself. Dollar bills are paid by dollar investments. Pounds bills are paid by pounds investments. Nigeria needs and Nigeria bills are paid by your Naira investments. That's just the way to go, because your investment in Naira will not appreciate as fast as the exchange rate. And as I mentioned earlier, apart from the exchange rate that it's battling with, it's also battling with the inflation in the US, the inflation in the UK, the inflation in Europe, that is constantly also reducing the purchasing value of money. That's just a fact. So, and regardless of how the metrics, the analytics, it still makes sense for you to have some Naira investments, particularly for long term. How much was dollar? Maybe when Macarius was selling at 50 million or 60 million. How much is dollar right now? And Macarius is like 150 million. And leave that land for like another the next 4 years or the next 5 years. Whatever you invested in dollar last year is going to cash up. The value of that land will cash up. That's a fact. That's the truth. So you just need to identify some certain investments which you can put your Naira into and go a long-term strategy on it. It's always going to catch up to the exchange rate. All right. If you have a different opinion, a different perspective to this, our comment question is always open. We constantly have this back and forth and like this sharing of ideas and sharing of perspectives on whatever my opinion is about any of these things. So you can drop your comments, tell us what you feel, tell us what you have been doing, tell us what you feel is going to work better based on how fluctuating and how unstable the Naira to dollar is. Are you like, if you're not going to invest in Nigeria at all, it's fine. That's the truth. It's like a couple of us will never invest in Nigeria, so it's understandable. And a couple of us will continuously invest in Nigeria. So the Nigerian market is for some people, it's not for some people. It's not for, if it's not for you, fantastic. It's great. So we still have like a couple of people that the Nigerian market will still make sense for, you know, because you constantly look at every day and you see the foreigners coming in, buying bulk of land, setting up industries, setting up factories, because they see that a couple of things can happen here in the next 10 years, in the next 12 years, in the next 15 years. They're looking at the population growth, are looking at how to tap into that population growth for them to make money, and they know they will make money. If they are not making money, they will not continuously come here. If they are not making money, they are not going to be continuously also still be doing business here. So that's the truth. Yeah, businesses are living in Nigeria, businesses are living everywhere in the world. That's a fact. Businesses are living in the US too. Businesses are living in China too. So it's not a new thing that one company closed down. Companies are closing down everywhere. Companies closed down in Europe too. Check in Germany, check in any country, in France, even in UK. Some companies closed down just because of Brexit. So it's not a big deal, basically. So I see many your mom property on the planet, your property advisor, property consultants. Rabiu Mustafa, thanks for watching our videos and see you next time.